Hello and welcome back! This is Bumpy McSquigums and I'm bringing you a Let's Play of Ys Chronicles Ys 1. And I am right where we left off. This is episode 3, so let's get right into it. Hopefully we'll have a little bit more action this time. Again, we will run around and talk to people, as that seems to be a very important thing to do. When I was young, I used to archive historical documents. One of them tells of two goddesses who saved the country from a great cataclysm. If such goddesses truly existed, we wouldn't have to live in fear of those accursed monsters. I would be inclined to agree with you there, sir. Let's go talk to this lady. Granny Edda. Out in the western fields, there are two giant trees. One is toward the south, and the other is west of the old mine. When I was young, I used to go out and pick delicious fruit all the time. Wish I could do that again. Me too. I could definitely go for a nice juicy pear right about now. Linda. Minea's in a bad way. The thieves have been on a rampage there lately. Guess it's because that's where all the rich folks live. No, I suppose. You know, you gather all your wealth in one area, it will attract thieves. Have you been to the lakeshore? It's so pretty, you should go see it for yourself sometime. The pier especially is the perfect spot for basking in the sun. I have been to that pier and it is rather coastal. What? It is rather nice, or quite lovely if you will. Granny Lucia. If you ask me, it's trouble. With so many elderly people here, we're sitting ducks if ghouls should come a-knockin'. Though we haven't been attacked yet, not even once. Supposedly that's all thanks to the village's treasure, the silver bell. Oh no, they're gonna break out into Christmas songs now. Albert. I saw a very suspicious looking man wearing a black cape earlier. He was in an awful hurry, ran right out of the town, to the north. There's nothing up there but monsters and thieves. I wonder if he fell into either category. I dare say possibly both. He could be a monster thief. We don't know. Everyone hates the thieves, but their leader Goban is really a great man. Once, when I was under attack, he came to my aid, saved my life, he did. Well, that's nice. A thief with a heart of gold, I suppose. Granny Soya. What's your oh, sorry. You should keep away from the shrine of the mountain. They say it's haunted by hooded ghouls. Those who enter the shrine are doomed never to return again. Well, that sounds ominous. Also, she has a very deep voice for a granny. But I'm okay with that. Because she's not my granny. Old Man Cronin. Back in my mining days, I once came across an old chamber filled with light, and therein I saw the most beautiful statues of two goddesses. It felt sacred, like I was looking on the guardian spirits of the mine. Since then, we miners have been praying every day. One day, one of the goddess statues just disappeared without a trace. We all took that to be an omen, but what did it mean? I'm sorry, what does it mean? Well, I, for one, do not know, sir. No, look at her. She looks happy. Now she looks far less happy. Jeba's home. Sarah's crystal. I see. So you're the swordsman Sarah has been seeking all this time. You intend to find the Book of Ys within the shrine, do you? I believe you'll be needing this key then. Oh. Look at that. Shrine key, baby. The ruins atop the mountain were once known as Solomon's Shrine. If one of the books of Ys is there, it will no doubt be somewhere in the shrine's lower levels. The entrance to the lower levels is well hidden, but that crystal will show you the way. Virtually anything may await you in there, however, make certain you're well prepared before you go. Well, thank you for the warning. Most people just say, hey, why don't you do this? And then I go and I just get completely slaughtered and die a horrible death. And then I weep for days as I'm being resurrected slowly. This guy's asleep. He's sleep fishing. I've heard of sleepwalking. Heard of night terrors, but never sleep fishing. The mayor is acting quite suspect. He keeps wandering around the village and muttering something under his breath. Something about giving the thieves everything he owns and hoping that's enough. What is that all about? I don't know, but I aim to find out. Who's this guy? It's Clive. Luda's disappeared again. He can be so thoughtless. Luda's a guy? Okay, sometimes. His lovely wife is quite worried about him. I wish I had a cute girlfriend who worried about me if I suddenly vanished. Aww, the little Hope is romantic over there. He's so adorable. In a not adorable way. Hey, I haven't talked to you yet. A strange old woman named Jeba lives in this village. When I was young, she told me all about the history of Asteria. Long ago, this was a bigger, lovelier country ruled by 2 goddesses. Alright, so we are going to go through here. And we found the mayor. Mayor Robles. Young man, where did you come from? Ah, from Barbados. You know Dr. Bluto then. Good. Good. I have something to tell you, but you must promise me you will not let the villagers know about it. Will you keep this conversation between us? How will I respond? I think I will. I will keep it between us. This village's charm of protection, the silver bell, has been stolen by thieves. I desperately wish to get it back, if worst comes to worst. I'll pay any price the thieves may ask. Will you negotiate with them on my behalf? I'd ask the villagers, but they simply mustn't know of this. Absolutely, I'll help you out. You'll do it? Thanks so much. The thieves' den is north of the village, on the mountain road. If you meet their leader, please tell him I'll pay whatever the price he asks for the bell. The bell. I'm counting on you, young sir, as many people seem to. Alright, so we're banging out houses, getting rid of conversations, and moving along quite nicely. I think this is a much smaller place, and hopefully, well, I don't know, I feel that this is a more interesting series of conversations, so we'll see. When I woke up this morning, my husband Luda was gone. He was probably sleepwalking again. Where on earth could he be this time? I think he's the dude that's sleep fishing. Hope he doesn't wander too near to the monster's nesting grounds. Yep, you got no. Oh, hold on. Ooh, there's like a ladle on it. Yeah, see, there's no robbing of people in this game. It kind of makes me sad. Feels like they took one of the more ridiculous parts of all RPGs, the whole rob everybody as you go through thing, and got rid of it. And, I mean, come on, that's part of the classic. I don't know. It's a quintessential part of playing RPGs, I guess you could say. Anyway, out of the blue, the thieves' den was established next to Darm Tower. I hear it was built there to block up the entrance. Not that I mind having thieves between me and that accursed tower, but why? Why would they set up in such a place? Why not? People probably don't bother them, you know? I think it's a perfectly reasonable place to set up. Yeah, I believe you asked me, it's trouble. Yeah, we talked to this lady already. Okay, so I think we've actually covered every house in the place. I'm going to actually not save because I fail at these things. Now, I am going to save right now. And we will continue on. I believe I talked to this guy too. Yes, Albert, Black Cape, Suspicious Monster Thief. What category? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that covers the town. So we're going to head north. And see what we can make happen up here. Remember to use the analog stick. Ooh, this guy's much shinier than the last few that we ran. Oh, and he actually hurts more. But I still hit pretty hard, so it's okay. Man. So as you see, I haven't gotten any better whatsoever. Oh, I think I actually got one or two good hits there. I guess these are thieves? I don't really know. Oh boy, that was pretty darn close. That was one of those oh crap moments. But you know what? I am okay with that. I am actually going to bang out another level, I think, because I believe I need the benefit of being more powerful. Because I, like, leaps and bounds is how I would describe how I gained strength in the last level that I gained. So, well, if you guys are new to this and you're just checking out the third episode, shame on you for not checking out the first two. However, I can forgive you of that, but to give you a rough idea of what's happening here, The combat system is one of the strangest I've ever heard of or seen, and essentially you run into people. Yes, you just flat out run into them with all your might, and try not to hit where their weapon is. Hit them from odd angles and such. Oh, that's disappointing. Maybe I should have focused slightly more. That's no big loss. I believe I did talk to everyone before we did that, so we'll go out and do it again. Anyhow, you run into them like a crazy fool. You try not to hit their weapon, which, as you can see, I am exceptionally good at. Hitting their weapon, that is. And, yeah. You just run into them and you automatically attack and do stuff. So, it's definitely unique, very different, kind of strange, slightly bizarre, I'm not gonna lie. And I gotta say, I don't like it. I mean, I've gotten significantly more powerful, so unless I do stupid stuff like don't heal and then get myself cornered and murdered like I did, it's not horrible now that I'm stronger, but still, it's a very strange mechanic, and like I said, I don't particularly like it. I think it's, I don't know. I guess they just went for uniqueness. They wanted to be a standout title, and hey, they achieved that with this weird combat system. I will give them that. They are like no one else. Most of the time you want to avoid running into enemies. They decided to embrace that and actually make it what you're supposed to do. Now the cool thing I learned in episode 2, or maybe I learned it in episode 1, I did learn it fairly early on, and that's the fact that you actually can heal by sitting still. So it may be a little bit boring while I sit here and do absolutely nothing to heal up, but it prevents me from dying like I did earlier. So, wow. I thought I was full health there. I don't know why or how Huh. Okay, so this could be an extremely long and very repetitious episode if I keep falling victim to these guys. I was quite certain I was at full health or very near full, and I ran into the guy. I must have just... I don't know. Not been paying him enough attention. I suppose that's twice, I guess. Man, I swear I was full health there. I ran into the guy, maybe he was cornered, and I hit him, and it was like an insta-death. It's like the whole falling on your sword thing, except you made me fall on his sword. So, to each his own, I suppose. You know, I'm going to be a little bit of a sissy about this. And I will continue to open the wrong menu every single time I want to save, but I'm going to save because I don't want to have to start all over again and gain the 40 or 30 or whatever experience I've gained thus far. It's not a big deal, I don't mind it, but I'm sure you guys are tired of watching me die over and over again. And then having to start from scratch. So, we will start right here. Next time we die. If we die. You know, I'm totally getting better at this. I am not in any way, shape, or form getting worse or dying just as often. Let's see. I was doing really well till the last like 2 hits, and then I lost over half my health. But we're 50 away. With the next level, if it's anything like the last level, see that? Yeah, I found out you can bring up where you're at, and then your hit points, and your strength and defense, and how much experience you have till you need a level. In a different type of window. And it shows you your full name. Adol Christian. I don't know. There's no A, so something's missing. Something is indeed missing from that. But I don't really particularly need that right now. I actually do want to keep it up. I lied. Because I want to see how much I gain when I do level. How much my strength goes up and if my defense moves at all. I'm quite curious. We are getting close. We are getting down to the last couple kills that we need. That one did not go well. That's okay. One more guy and we are victorious. But we also know that we are pretty awful at this game, so we're going to take it a little caution here. We're going to take it a little bit safe. And we have leveled up, and wow, my strength went up instead of my defense a lot. Well, that was what, 30 and 25, and that's 55, and yeah, that's pretty impressive. So these guys really shouldn't be much of an issue anymore. I'd like to earn maybe 1,000 gold before I continue on, just so I can say I'm moving toward upgrading my equipment. It's always good to have a goal, always good to, you know, have something to mind when you start something. Like my first goal, which we made, though not easily, was achieving the next level. Now, second goal, 1,000 gold, then we will actually see if we can get inside this temple. And if we can, I think we will be looking pretty darn good. We'll move around in there, do a little bit, and then probably break off the episode. I mean, this has been a rather eventful episode, I suppose. I mean, we blew through the conversations of a town rather rapidly, and we actually got to do some combat and watch me die. What, twice? 2 times? Yeah. So, I gotta say, I'm not real proud of my amazing dying prowess, but hey, if somebody's gonna die, they better die well. And hey, I had to die, so, you know, I did it with as much aplomb as I possibly could. Alright, well, we cleared our 1,000 goal here. Clear a couple more guys out. Oh, look, I just ran out of the thing. Alright, so we're gonna sit here, heal up. Once we're full health, we are then going to save once more, because I like doing so. And into the mountain thingy we go. There's cool little statues. Again, you have like no way of interacting with anything. Ah, that's a gold statue. Oh, I interacted with something. Well, now, uh-oh. Oh, okay. Now I'm curious as if maybe I've overstated that you can't interact with anything in the houses. Oh, you just run into it. Alright. Huh. Aha, a chest. A ruby has been obtained. I wonder what that does for me. I imagine maybe it's equipable? It is not. Maybe you can make a ring out of it. I honestly don't know. Huh. Well, I don't really know what I'm supposed to be doing. I guess just running around and looking at stuff. It's locked. Well, unlock it. Come on. Wait. Key is for what? I don't know. Aw. I'm not even sure this is the right place. For that particular mission, this is probably, from what I understand, this is where the thieves are supposed to be hanging out. And yet there's no one in here. And that makes me slightly concerned. Ooh, there's a door. Aha! Yes, there's the shrine key. Uh-oh. I think I just ran into a boss fight. I'm scared. Oh my gosh, fire! What do I do? Ow, I ran into him. Haha, take that. I have no strategy whatsoever here. Doesn't really appear to be a very good place for a boss fight, I'm not gonna lie. Only thing I can say is I can probably just... Oh, you don't heal during boss fights. Well, that's not good, is it? Yeah, so we're gonna have to figure out how exactly we're gonna manage that, because I did not do so well, if you hadn't noticed. So there'll be some trial and error. I'll have to figure out. I'm sure there's some way to position yourself to where you don't just... Because he seemed to always be in flames. I mean, it's going to be something simple, some algorithm that I got to figure out. But, you know, that's what makes games fun, I suppose. Trial and error, figuring out how to kill the boss, and how to do so well. Alright, I'm going to attempt it again. Straight into boss mode here. See what I can manage. I hit him. I do so little bit of damage. You know, I almost feel that I shouldn't even be fighting this guy right now. one, I'm really terrible at it. Two, look how little bit of damage I'm doing, like 1 damage, and he's got like 600 health. Good, I'm just... Until I get a new weapon, I'm not going to even attempt it. I'm going to go grab that ruby, though. So, I imagine... I don't know. I imagine that with better weapons, it'll be a little bit better. Possibly better armor. I won't die as much. But it does not look like I'm at the point where I can actually fight that guy and be even remotely successful. But we got to see our first boss fight, so I'm kind of excited about that. I'm also not excited about running in and out of the same building 3 or 4 times every time I leave or enter. Alright, so we're going to go to the northeast here. Maybe fight slightly harder guys? Since, you know, I'm such a pro at fighting here. Here's the thieves' den. Well, that makes much more sense. They don't look like they want me dead, so that's good. Morgan the thief doesn't apparently want to talk to me. I didn't really care about the chest, but okay. He obviously doesn't want to talk to me either. Ooh, there's a cave. Well, it appears that I have to talk to the other guy. Can I open the chest? Oh. I was almost excited there. Alright. Talk to the boss. You're either brave or stupid, kid. Why have you come here? Don't tell me you actually came here to hunt us all, or to hunt us down all by yourself. I came to negotiate. Huh? Who told you that we stole the silver bell? I'm afraid you're misinformed. We know how important the silver bell is to the people of Zepik. Stealing that would break the villagers' hearts, and that's something we would never do. Well, what do you mean we're rampaging through the city, stealing everybody's silver? That some kind of joke? You've got it all wrong, kid. Believe it or not, there really is honor among thieves. We only steal from those who make their money by the blood and sweat of honest workers. If it's stolen silver you're after, look around you. Not a trace of it here. All of ours was stolen too. If we ever find the culprit, he's gonna pay dearly. You can be sure of that. Believe what you like, but I'm telling you, we had nothing to do with it. Alright. Well, apparently this was kind of a dead end, but, I mean, I suppose at least we figured that out. Maybe I can talk to these guys now? Darm Tower is swarming with monsters. Some are even equipped with swords and armor. It's sickening. If I were to go in there, I think I'd probably just let muscle impulses take over and try not to think. Okay. That damned bandit keeps turning up in the weirdest places. Asteria is not a big country. There are only so many places one can hide, so why the hell is he so hard to catch? I do not know. I don't think this has changed. We're gonna check it anyway. Nope, no budging, no nothing. So, we're gonna move along. We're gonna leave this depressing place. I believe we will fight a few more guys on our way. I don't know. I'm not sure what we should do now. I believe it's 2,000 gold for a longsword. And that's quite a bit to farm up, but, well, we'll see. I mean, we're actually having quite an easy time with these guys now that we did level. And I am not opposed to leveling again. As we saw how incredibly powerful it made me. But I believe I'm going to actually go back through the town and head west. Maybe east. I'm not sure. But I will definitely head some direction out of town. And from there, we shall, yeah, we'll see where it takes us. I don't think we can actually head east. Oh, you met Gobin? Have you? I told you he wasn't your average run-of-the-mill thief, didn't I? There have been robberies left and right these days, but I just don't believe Gobin is to blame. You do seem to be correct in your, rationalization of Gobin's thieving details. Old man Pablo's doing stuff. Well, And it looks like the only other way out is west, so maybe we'll head back toward that Raston place, I believe it was. We'll murder some guys along our way, because we can do that now, because we are uber powerful. Well, that kind of seemed ridiculous. Why would you even let us transition there? That's just a waste of time. But I suppose it doesn't matter. Oh, sorry. Okay. So if we head west, we will find the mine. Apparently we still get 2 experience per kill here, so that's not good, bad, or, you know. It is what it is. It's okay. Alright, so we found the mine. I thought there was a town. Well, let's kill this dog thing. Intriguing. Alright, we'll go back toward the mine. We'll kill whatever creatures are around there, and then we will save again. There's nothing around here. So we will save. And I believe we're going to go into the mine, see what happens. What is that? Oh, golly, that didn't feel good. Glad I saved. I would have been very unhappy. Oh, wow. Holy. Is it conceivably possible to even kill that thing? Oh. I don't think so. Alright, so we're not going to go into the mine. Well, guys, I am running out of things to do. Being as weak as I am, I guess I'm going to have to grind it out. It does appear that I am significantly weak and pathetic in comparison to all the enemies around me, anywhere important to go. So I am going to head back, probably toward the temple, killing my way to the temple, and see if maybe, just maybe, we can, I believe temple's to the north, I'm sorry, level up some more, get some more gold, and maybe get a better weapon. Now, I'm concerned by what the armorer guy said, because he was complaining, or stating, you know, everybody says the best offense is, the best defense is a good offense. Then he says, you know, offense is, it's a nice perk, but defense is more of a necessity. You know, if things get ugly, which they are getting rather ugly here, not dying in one shot to ugly pod creatures probably would behoove me. So, I'm not sure if I should save the money for defense, or for offense, or what. Oh yeah, my strength and defense just went through the roof. I still don't think I'm powerful enough to deal with our buddy in there. But that's quite alright. So we're gonna smack a few people around a little bit more. And then we're gonna head back to Minea. Once in Minea, I will see what I can buy, and then we will break the episode off there. So things have gone a little bit different than I was anticipating. We did get to do quite a bit of the combat, if you can call it that, the running aimlessly into people. We got to see me fail quite a few times, because, you know, I am a complete pro at this game, and I am quite possibly the greatest to ever play it, as you can see. So yeah, I think that's going to be about enough killing for now. Alright, we're going to head out and down, get off guys as we go. We will save. Again, I will continue and continue to hit the wrong button every single time I want that menu. Alright, so moving right along, well, I suppose left along, we are going to continue this direction. Pick him up, kill the little fire wolf there. The little litter of fire wolves. I suppose there's only one. You do a little circle there, you know. Oh, that guy actually hit me. Quite sad. So, any minute now, I do believe we will run into Linnea. We shall continually miss, because that is our modus operandi. Again, easy cash, easy experience. Might as well do it. We will continue moving south, and I believe we are finally there. We are there. So we're going to head all the way down to the south side of town. And we are going into the weapon shop. Now I'm going to save here. Because I really am not sure what I want to get. Oh, so he doesn't even have that. Okay, so they're very hard to get, and the shipment washed ashore, so he doesn't have it right now. The longsword is well suited to combat, befitting a true swordsman. Its workmanship is top class. It is 2,000 gold. I'm not going to get it yet. I'm going to cancel. I really don't want to talk to him. I would like to go over and check out the armor, just to see what we're working with on the armor side of things. Alright. Let's see, armor. Let's see what reflex armor. Crowning jewel in his inventory, it's 5,000. I cannot afford that. Plate mail is made of numerous interlocking metal plates. Heavy, but it offers unparalleled defense. That is a full 2,000 gold as well. I don't know. Look at shields. Large shield. It's made of steel, it's durable, and can stand up to any attack thrown at you. That's 6,000 gold. That's really expensive. The middle shield is made with leather wired into the frame. It's light and protects splendidly, and that's 2,000. So we're at the point where we can go defensive or offensive on our mid-level gear. I feel that I'm doing enough damage for the most part. But if we're gonna fight that boss, you know, we're gonna get the sword. Maybe I can actually take that boss out with the sword, because it doesn't look like I'm gonna have any negation with the armor, or mitigation, if you will, damage done to me with the armor. So we're gonna go longsword. We will eventually farm up enough to have more monies so we can get the better armor. What I may even do, considering we can't get a weapon better than what we have now, is I may actually skip the next tier of armor and just go with the third tier there, or fourth, or whatever it is. I don't know how they do the tiers. But right before we leave town, if I ever figure out where the top of the town is, I believe we'll break off the episode here. This has been a Let's Play of Ys Chronicles. Let's see, it was Ys 1, yes, that is what it is. I just want to say Ancient Ys Vanished Omen, because that's kind of, I guess, what they call Ys 1. But I'm not sure, so I just say Ys 1. Anyway, I'm Bumpy McSquigums. I hope you guys have enjoyed this Let's Play. Feel free to comment, subscribe, like, tell me what I'm doing right, tell me what I'm doing wrong. I need to hear from you guys. Let me know. If there's anything you want to see me attempt in the future, I may be able to make that happen. I am limited on hardware, but that may be rectified soon. I do not know. We will find out. Hopefully here within the next month, if I am going to be able to acquire a new computer. So, until then, I'm Bumpy McSquigums, and I will catch you in the next episode of Ys Chronicles.